headlines. The 95th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of Vietnam celebrated. And later on, numerous vibrant festivals take place across the country. Good evening, you're watching today's headlines, where we bring you the top stories of the day. Today, February 3rd, 2025, marks the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of Vietnam. Established in 1930 under the leadership of Nguyễn Ái Quốc, the party has guided the nation through key victories, such as the August Revolution, Điện Biên Phủ, and the reunification in 1975, bringing peace, independence, and progress. And over nearly a century, the party has steadfastly worked towards a prosperous, strong nation with democracy and justice. From a poor country, Vietnam has grown rapidly, deeply integrated into the global community, and continues to strengthen its position internationally. And with the party's leadership, the nation is united in its goal to become a developed, high-income country by 2045 and the 100th anniversary of its founding. Dmitry Medvedev, chair of the United Russia Party, sent a congratulatory message to Party General Secretary Tô Lâm today to mark the 95th founding anniversary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, or CPV. The leaders of the Sandino National Liberation Front Party, Nicaragua's president, the leaders of the Communist Party of Japan, the Communist Party of India, the Just Russia for the Truth Party, the Communist Party of Belarus, the Belarus Party, Morocco's Party of Progress and Socialism, the Communist Party of Canada, and the Permanent Committee of ICAPP all sent congratulatory letters to the Vietnamese party leader and also expressed their high regard for the CPV's leadership. The Communist Party of Greece, the People's Alliance of Galicia, Spain, the Progressive Party of Working People of Cyprus, and others also sent congratulatory messages to the Central Committee of the CPV. Now, on Monday morning, a conference was held to announce the Politburo's decisions regarding the establishment of 4 Central Party committees and the appointment of personnel. The conference addressed the functions, tasks, powers, organizational structure, and also working relationships of 3 Central Party agencies. Party General Secretary Tô Lâm, State President Lương Cường, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, and National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn were in attendance. Now, during the conference, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm announced the decision on the functions, tasks, and organizational structure of the Party Central Committee office. Party General Secretary Tô Lâm noted that the office would begin the new year with reorganization, new functions, and tasks, expressing confidence that the cadres and workers would fulfill their assigned duties with renewed spirit and determination. This afternoon, the first working day after the Tet holiday, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired a meeting with the Standing Government Committee and also various ministries to assess the situation during Tet and also to deploy key tasks post-Tet. Numerous Tet welfare activities, traditional festivals, and cultural activities were held. Traffic accidents decreased significantly in the number of incidents, fatalities, and also injuries. Now, moving forward, the Prime Minister requested that ministries, sectors, and localities focus on implementing 13 groups of tasks, prepare well for the upcoming National Assembly session. Coming up next, factories resume operations after Tet. And numerous vibrant festivals take place across the country. Now, moving on to other news, after the Lunar New Year holiday, factories across the country resume production today. The atmosphere in many factories and industrial parks is lively, with workers excited to start their shifts and hoping for a lucky and prosperous new year.
At 8 a.m., hundreds of thousands of workers in Bắc Ninh industrial zones began their first shift. In this factory, production lines were ready for the year's first day of work.
I hope the work will be more plentiful and better than last year.
With over 340,000 workers in industrial parks, Bắc Ninh aims to remain a leader in attracting investment in 2025.
Sufficient numbers of employees reported for work on the first day of spring. With new aspirations and a fresh mindset, I hope industrial products and other sectors in the province see significant growth.
Nationwide, about 90% of workers have returned, partly due to a full salary and bonus policy. The employment outlook for the new year is expected to improve.
We provide shuttle buses for workers after Tet, ensuring everyone has returned and is ready to work. The production line has resumed to secure jobs and support the company's growth.
In Hanoi, about 97% of manufacturing enterprises have resumed operations, and approximately 96% of workers have returned to work. Those returning were also very excited.
With careful preparation, factories are ready for a year of opportunities. They aim for 8% growth in 2025 and double-digit growth in 2026 to help transform Vietnam into a modern industrialized country with high income by 2030.
During the Lunar New Year, 8 provinces and cities nationwide achieved tourism revenue of more than 1,000 billion Vietnam dong, or $39.5 million, a sharp increase compared to the 3 provinces and cities last year. According to statistics from the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism and each locality, announced on the afternoon of February 2nd. During the recent Tet holiday, tourism nationwide is estimated to have welcomed 12.5 million domestic visitors, an increase of about 19% over the same period last year. Foreign visitors also increased by an average of about 30% thanks to relaxed visa policies, restructuring of the tourist market, and the efforts of businesses and localities. Air travel remains the preferred choice for many people during the Tet holiday, with passenger numbers reaching a record high of approximately 3.6 million, a 16% increase compared to the same period last year. The busiest day was the 25th day of the 12th lunar month, when Tân Sơn Nhất International Airport handled over 1,000 takeoffs and landings and 152,000 passengers. To address flight delays and cancellations, aviation authorities and businesses enhanced service quality, increased staffing, and deployed additional aircraft and equipment to better serve passengers. Overall consumer demand during this year's Tet is estimated to have increased by 10% compared to other months. The spending figure is higher than last year's Tet, and according to a preliminary Ministry of Industry and Trade report, the market remained well supplied with stable prices and no unusual fluctuations. By the 4th day of Tet, most supermarkets had reopened, with purchases rising by 10 to 15%, particularly for seafood and vegetables. Meanwhile, traditional distribution channels saw a 10 to 15% decline in sales compared to the same period last year. In the jubilant spirit of the Lunar New Year, numerous vibrant events and festivals have taken place across the country, drawing great interest and participation from locals and tourists alike.
On Sunday, at the Dong Dam Mount Special National Relic Site, the 236th anniversary of the Ngọc Hồi Dong Da Victory Festival took place. A special performance vividly reenacted the glorious victory of the Tay Son Army in the spring of 1789.
On Monday morning, the 2025 Hương Pagoda Festival officially opened. This year's festival features several new highlights, including the integration of sightseeing and boat ticketing, and the launch of a cable car route connecting Hương Pagoda, Hanoi, and Tien Pagoda, Hoa Binh. As part of the event, a ceremony was also held to launch the official recognition of the Hương Sơn complex as a special national relic and a city-level tourist area.
Also on Monday morning, the 2025 Baiding Spring Festival got underway at the Baiding Pagoda, Ninh. At the festival, visitors were welcomed with the traditional artistic performances. Inside the main stage area, a series of cultural and spiritual activities took place.
And as usual, let's move on to the weather forecast. And that is all for today's headlines. To rewatch our program, you can download our mobile app VTVgo or check out our YouTube channel VTV4Go. Thank you for watching and see you next time.